Spaceman 2.0 here back with the Crypto Research Show, here to help you grow in the knowledge and wisdom of truth, and may the truth set you free. This is not financial advice in any way. This is just going over the facts. And what do we have hidden in plain sight? Is it metal? Blockchain? The king in progress. I like how I zoomed into that. So let's get back into a little bit more about metal and that one news article that truly says it all, which should just drop your jaw right down to the floor when you truly understand those words. So we're going to go quickly back into the newsroom. We're going to scan down or scroll down. Look at that, the Federal Reserve FedNow system. They put that truly right back up first. I know that was different from the other day when I showed you this. Why? I'll tell you why. Because their two beautiful faces were not together right here. This slide was over here. That means that one came down. But I did miss showing you the 24/7 FedNow service it's connected with, and U.S. Faster Payments Council, of course. So this is all truly bullish news. But the one that I'd like to show you is a NASDAQ article. I'm not sure the date. Sure. But that's it right there. The future of blockchain banking. The future of blockchain banking. In a recent conversation with NASDAQ, Marshall Hayner and Irina Birkin of METALLICUS shared their vision of building compliant, future-ready blockchain infrastructure, bridging traditional finance and digital assets through a regulation-forward innovation. So if you'd like to take a moment, you can pause this and read it for yourself, but it basically says, due to the common usage of cryptocurrency these days, as well as the weakness in banking systems, there's a place for the acceptance of it, as well as the application in everyday life. Blockchain technology is inexorably moving crypto forward by plugging in and integrating cryptocurrency transactions into the mainstream, the financial world, banking, corporate, retirement, with high-level security and safety protocols that will lead to much greater adoption. The recent banking collapse of 3 U.S. banks and the downgrading of U.S. creditworthiness continues to highlight the structural foundational cracks in the banking system, and which will continue to feed the adoption. MetalPay, a leading crypto app and exchange, is an excellent example of how blockchain technology is bridging the world of crypto and finance through continuous development. Now down here, we're getting into how it's customer-centric digital asset banking network supporting retail, corporate clients, providing global access between traditional banking and digital assets. As the firm has been actively involved in the forefront of blockchain technology development, we ask them questions to better understand how MetalPay is a big step forward in building adoption and use cases for cryptocurrencies. So again, pause it and just read it for yourself, but basically how it's a few taps. It's made for the normal everyday user as well as for enterprise. Corporate and enterprise. Enterprise is global, okay? They're telling you how they're going to go global with this. Read here, this engine never goes offline. A robust trading engine that never goes offline. Now it's talking about MetalPay here. MetalPay is for the US right now, but it will probably be allowed in Canada very soon. So here we see Hayner says, Metallicus, regulatory compliance has always been one of our highest priorities. Maintaining compliance in a dynamic environment while maximizing user experience is a tightrope we have always had to walk, and we think we have been quite successful at it. And then down here, integrating our decentralized exchange, MetalX, into MetalPay backend was a big lift that we are proud of. As the crypto landscape rapidly evolved, we felt it was important to embrace decentralization while removing all dependencies of any risk third parties, especially when it came to our trading engine, building a decentralized exchange that was fast, without any MEV. Remember, we went over that, minor extracted value, gas fees, and the notion of decentralized identity, DID, the first of its kind, was not easy. The first of its kind, decentralized identity. Everyone's afraid of their digital ID. Well, this is a decentralized ID. So they're saying here their products, they have Metal Pay, they also have the WebOff wallet, and it's easy for any crypto knowledge level. Okay, to use dApps, decentralized applications on the XPR, Metal blockchain, soon Ethereum, Dogecoin, Avalanche, Bitcoin with web authentication. WebAuth wallet turns any mobile device, Android or iOS, tablet, or computer into the equivalent of a traditional crypto hardware wallet by utilizing the Secure Enclave SE. That's pretty bullish right there. If you understand that, this is not financial advice. So pause this and read it for yourself. But on the decentralized application of MetalX, they have lending, borrowing, swapping, farming, OTC, streaming payments, and other DeFi features. All right. They comply with the Bank Secrecy Act, the BSA, and anti-money laundering laws. So remember, their XMD, the metal dollar, is the first non-algorithmic stablecoin, and it's the one preferred by banks. It's built a risk-weighted stablecoin basket, and as well, it's layer 0 blockchain. Nowhere else do you have a layer 0 blockchain. So here, pause it and read it for yourself. But MetalX's loan protocol managed to blend the best of decentralized world with world-class monitoring and controls of traditional finance, like KYC, without minor extracted value. So the Bank Innovation Program shows how they're launching stablecoins with a bunch of credit unions right across the US and partly Canada as well. In the BC, they're starting. So that's what this part is about, that they see that that's part of it, launching their private ledgers with stablecoins. Read these first two paragraphs to you because it's the most bullish news. And what's the point of this part 2 to Metallicus? Hortz, what more expansive applications beyond individual traders have you been envisioning and building to with your technology? Birkin, with Metal Blockchain, we envision banks and fintechs launching their own private ledgers that can support USD as their native coin while talking to public chains like Bitcoin and Ethereum, with the ability to white label and launch stablecoins integrated into the Metal Dollar platform, making them interchangeable with other top stablecoins that can trade on a white label Metal X as well as white labeled WebOff wallet. Here's the best part. Hayner says, we are working with banking core providers and fintechs to provide these enterprise services that can be easily and rapidly deployed at scale. Additionally, our decentralized identity protocol is being expanded to multiple blockchains, all of which can be virtualized on Metal blockchain. MEV. Or I mean MVM, Metal Virtual Machine, which will become the newest acronym. Remember that our DID protocol is being expanded to multiple blockchains, and then all of which is talking about the blockchains, can be virtualized on Metal blockchain. So all blockchains will be virtualized on Metal blockchain is what I'm seeing right there. And the newest thing will be streaming salaries coming up by the hour, by the day. You will be getting paid because of this technology, because they're using corporate version of Metal Pay, which is similar to the consumer version, but of course used for enterprise customers. These are huge corporations that are global. But look how well adaptive MetalPay ecosystem is to global platform for businesses and fantastic platform for startups and small businesses. Now read this last paragraph before I run out of time. But it's basically saying that the future will be upended by and revolutionized through blockchain technology, stablecoin interoperability, CBDC readiness interoperability, all the way to a decentralized identity, replace the traditional card bin numbers, unalterable ledgers, which reduce fraud and chargebacks while providing an efficient system for auditing and allow a merchant to easily move their business between any payment provider. Our decentralized identity protocol is being expanded to multiple blockchains, all of which